Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where we have returned from Asgard and apparently Basim is just walking around here now and I might be able to talk to him.
Basim, have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness or feeling?
He appears to me more thoughtful.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Thoughtful? That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he hears the voices of the gods whispering in his ear.
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Among stranger people. Sigurd may be among the blessed. But who can say for certain?
Indeed.
Indeed. I mean, Eivor, you should know a thing or two about gods talking to you. And even if we ignore those visions of Asgard which happened under the influence of a potion, Odin is talking to you on a very regular basis. And the thing is, Eivor doesn't really seem to consider this to be all that odd. She doesn't think this is special or weird in any form, at least she doesn't mention it. At the same time, she's a little bit incredulous that something like that could happen to Sigurd, that, a god could be talking to him, so that's a little bit odd. But yeah, as I was just about to say when I started this recording, we finished the main Asgard story apparently, which I enjoyed quite a bit. I know the mythological story is not the favorite part of the game for everyone, but I like these mythological excursions, especially since, they're pretty well made. They managed to incorporate these stories into the Assassin's Creed ISO lore, while still staying pretty true to the original source material, so I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, I think I will actually head out to a new region today. Now, I did mention last episode that I may want to have a look at one of these many quests, DLC, bonus content, whatever, today. But since there's so many of them, and they just tend to pop up without further explanation, I actually took some time to look up what all of these missions are, and if I even want to do them, or maybe just off camera, or maybe just skip them entirely. So, apparently this one over here, as the name Challenge from the Gods implies, this is some kind of combat challenge, kind of an arena where you can fight and get rewards, so probably nothing I really need to do. This is another one where you play as Havi, apparently. I didn't look too much into it because I don't want to get spoiled in case I decide to play this. But it seems to deal with Odin going to Niflheim to bring back Balder from the dead, which in the original mythology was not done by Odin, but by Hermodr, which is one of Odin's sons. Although he did use Sleipnir to go to Niflheim. But either way, from what I can tell, it is also a very combat-heavy DLC or whatever it is, and you're basically just fighting through various regions of Niflheim against a number of boss enemies. So again, I'm not sure if I really want to do this on camera. I may just play this one for myself. This one is an actual DLC. This is one about Svartalfheim, I think. This is the one about Francia. Again, this is an actual DLC. This one seems to be just like a different map where you can raid a bunch of places, which I suppose is useful if you need more materials, but again, probably nothing that's interesting enough to do on camera. Right, I still need to speak to Hytham. Apparently this one will take me to Winchester, so I guess I will do this whenever I decide to go to that region. This one is something I'm told to do like at the end of the game after the main story, and this is another DLC. This is the one about Ireland. So again, I will skip at least some of these quests because they don't seem to be that interesting. And for today, I guess I will just check out the Alliance map and we will decide where to go next.
You look well.
Well, thank you. Alright, show me the Alliance map.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Now, it looks like we actually have a new region over here. Warwickshire is now available as well. And then there's still Nottinghamshire and Gloucestershire. But apparently, Warwickshire is actually the one with the lowest level. And since we've already been to Jorvik, I guess it makes sense to check out the surrounding region next. So, sure, let's do it.
What awaits in Warwickshire?
Halfdan Ragnarsson, Conqueror of the North, sends his greeting. He wishes to meet with Eivor Wolfkist personally.
Halfdan Jarl. I have heard that man's name so often. I feel as though I know him already.
He is currently entangled in a war with the Picts of the Northern Hills. I suspect he wants your counsel, or your axe. If you are keen to meet him, he asks that you join him at his war camp. I have the location here.
Alright, yeah, we have heard about this before, so this seems to be a good continuation of the stuff we did in Jorvik. And we will meet another son of Ragnar after Ivar and Ubba. Now we will meet Halfdan, so sure, let's pledge to Warwickshire.
I'll go at once.
With caution, Eivor. Warwickshire is currently at war with the Picts, a proud clan that lives just beyond the Roman wall.
Right. I will be careful. Also, I saw Sigurd just stroll by here, but it doesn't seem that I can talk to him. He's just hanging out in his room, and every now and then he starts to march around. Okay, let me have a look at the map. It's over here, okay. This is actually significantly farther away from any area I've been already. But at least I have, like a fast travel spot over here. I suppose that would be the closest. So I'm just going to fast travel with my boat over here. And then I will make my way over to our new location. You will have to stay behind, guys. I'll go there on my own.
Signs of battle.
Alright, I have reached my destination, but I'm not seeing any people at the moment. Well, I do, but they're kinda dead.
Hard fought on both sides.
Okay, let's look around a bit. So clearly this is a dead Viking. And this one, probably a dead Pict. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got wolves, first of all. So let me take care of that problem first. Okay, just a bunch of loot. Can you give me any idea where to go? Ooh. Oh, is this like another one of these ancient graves? Yeah, I think it is. I think this has nothing to do with my current quest, so I'm going to ignore it, and instead I will check out this area over here. And another dead Pict. There are signs of battle leading up the hills. So maybe I should climb up here. I think it's somewhere on top of the hill. Because currently I'm going downhill. Okay, I see some people that are alive, and they seem to be friendly.
Everyone all right?
Help the
Okay.
wounded, and get every man's name. We leave none behind.
Oh, it's Faravid. Yes, I remember him. We already know each other.
Well met, Eivor Ravenfriend.
Indeed. What are you doing here?
Now there's a face I've seen before.
Faravid. We met in Jorvik, the Yuletide feast.
The Yuletide Massacre. I remember. What brings you here?
Halfdan Jarl. He summoned me. Is he near?
He was, but the Picts hit us hard. We were separated.
Fresh attack from the hills.
Okay, well, I guess that is something we need to deal with.
They won't be happy to see the likes of me.
So, Dead Eye. It's an interesting name. But yeah, I guess we will have to deal with them via arrows, because there's like... Oh no, we actually do have some of them on this side as well. I thought we had to fight them across this little canyon.
Here far, you die!
Okay, is that all of them? I feel... Nope, there's still someone over here. Okay, there we go. And another one over here. And, well...
Odin, take you all!
Yeah, without my Odin's view, I don't think I would be able to identify them. Especially since it's kinda dark. I mean, they definitely look different, like just the clothing and so on, but in this kind of lighting, it's really difficult to distinguish them. We have like a number of new kinds of enemies, wolf masters, and so on. I mean, I'm guessing they are more or less similar enemies as than we met before. They just have like different names. Alright. Now let's deal with the last one over here. Well, there might be more in the distance because I'm still getting shot at. Alright. Yep, there's more in the distance. Okay. Oh, and again, I didn't realize this is an enemy and not a friend. Right. And another one over here. Okay. Seems to be all of them. Let me make sure I have looted all these corpses. And now we can go and talk to Faravid again.
Are you wounded?
I'll live, but my men...
Well, what about your man? Oh dear, there's even more of them.
If we die today, tonight we drink with Odin. Either way we claim victory! For Thor!
Okay, apparently we have reinforcements. That's quite the impressive entrance.
You owe me your life, old friend. Once again.
Halfdan Regnason, we meet in the Forge of Battle. Surely a good sign.
I don't know you. One of Faravid's new dogs?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Eivor, yes. Down in Mercia.
Kingmaker with my brothers Ivar and Ubba and Finir in East Anglia. From the tales I hear, I feared you might be taller.
That's not a fear you feel often, I imagine.
So you answered my summons. But the timing is poor, as you can see. Too many here are spent, battle-sore, thirsty. Faramir, have your men build field pyres for the dead.
At once, my Jarl.
Not here, not now.
What do you mean?
Then to Doncaster for a victory feast!
I guess he wants to tell me
The
something,
oldest
but
son of Ragnar
not right
Lothbrok,
now.
so he says. What do you make of him?
Well, I mean, so far, I don't really much about him. An impressive man, a man like the rest, it's what his men think that matters. That feels like a very good and diplomatic answer. At the moment, I can't really judge this guy. He made an impressive entrance, but, you know, stuff like that can be misleading. So, I'm going to pick this option.
What I think doesn't matter. I'm interested in what his men think of him. Is he honest, trustworthy, loyal?
Is that why you've come here? To earn Halfdan's trust? To find a seat at his table?
I have my own table. What I want is a bond of friendship between the new lords of England.
Among whom you count yourself, I suppose?
It is an ally I seek, not a master.
Well, there is but one Lord of Northumbria.
And I don't intend to take that away from him. Like I said, I'm just looking for an ally. The sayings of Halfdan.
You heard the Jarl. Take the gear and start digging.
Alright, so now I'm supposed to talk to the man himself. This is just far of it, right?
He's at Doncaster, the towering castle by the river.
Okay, so he's not here anymore. Yeah, he's back in Doncaster, apparently. Now, before I return there, I should probably synchronize his viewpoint, so I can return here quickly if I have to. So let's do this before we leave. Is there like a good way to the other side? There might be one right here. Venusius' tomb. And there's the Raven banner. Alright, let's synchronize. We can just fast travel back to the docks over here, I suppose. And I will try to find Halfdan again. And I think I will also meditate until morning. So we can talk to him during the daylight. Oh, Eivor has some opinion about the Roman architecture here. Also, it's kind of funny how it takes a few seconds for the lighting to adjust to this area. Anyway, first, let's meditate until morning. And now we will go and look for Halfdan. Ooh, look at this giant mammoth skull at the entrance. That's neat.
Where would Halfdan Jarl hold court?
Well, let's find out.
Show me.
Yeah, it's inside this giant Roman castle that Eivor was so impressed with. So, let's see if we can find a way up there. I mean, I could just climb the walls, but maybe we have a proper way up here. Okay, so it looks like our quest is not like on top of the castle, but somewhere inside. So one more reason to find a proper entrance. I mean, this over here might be what I'm looking for. Meet Halfdan Ragnarsson. I mean, there's like numerous quest markers, which is slightly confusing. Okay, but looks like we got people to talk to here. Okay. Who are you?
Are you a nun? I thought nuns dressed like geese.
Nothing of the sort. I am Moira of Wika, Halfdan's herbalist. He is an ill man, and I do what I can to give succor and hope.
I saw him fight. He was in fine health then.
Thanks in part to my soothing tonics. Would you pardon me?
I was not aware of that. So he's ill, apparently. Whatever that means.
We crush them in spring. No sooner. That is the plan.
Yet my people suffer day by day.
Your people? Do you rule a shadow kingdom under my nose?
Our people suffer from these brutal winter raids.
Okay, I guess we found him, and the King of Jorvik is also here, so let's talk to Halfdan first.
This war must end. That is my first concern. The time to strike
is when I say we strike. Halfdan's hammer protects this land. Tell my people that, King Rishia.
As you wish, my lord.
I sense some tension here. Apparently these two do not see eye to eye.
Who is this? Come closer.
Halfdan Ragnarsson. My sword arm answers your call.
Thank you for your tribute, Eivor Wolf-Kissed. Your battles and deeds are well known to me.
What is that noise in the
hero
background?
of Jorvik. So sing my skalds.
You flatter
Not
me.
just any hero. Eivor brought order to the city when King Rishie could not.
They say you rooted out a gang of thieves and traitors.
Not alone, but I led the charge.
You gifted my silver to the carls and churls of Jorvik.
Well,
To men
yeah,
and women
that I
who
did.
needed it most.
A foolish choice. The coin never left King Rishia's treasury.
I try never to regret the decisions I make in a time of war.
Well, maybe I could have
Agreed.
gained a favor
To second-guess ourselves would only stall the victory.
if I'd given him the gold.
I don't regret sending Faravid to lead our strike against the Picts, in spite of Eivor winning the day.
Eivor and I felled them, Halfdan Jarl, so you could sweep in, stab a few cold corpses, and claim a glorious victory.
Old friend, your jests hit like Odin's spear, always on the mark.
I would not be here without your hammer, Great Jarl. Please accept this, your share of the loot we won today.
Everyone's so passive-aggressive here.
A thing of beauty. Frankish, I believe. What do you think, Eivor?
There's definitely some tension going on here. And yeah, I wonder if it would have made a difference if I had given the gold or the silver to him instead of the merchants. Then again, if King Richard hasn't given it to the merchants, he probably wouldn't have given it to Halfdan either, right? If he just kept the silver for himself anyway. But yeah, I'm afraid I'm not an expert on goblets. It's a good goblet, it's nothing special. Give me meat instead. Yeah, give me meat instead. I can't really evaluate that goblet, I'm sorry.
Wine goblets are for Roman kneelers. Give me a horn of mead any day.
There's wisdom in this one, Faravid.
By your leave, Lord, I must return to my forward camp. It's a long, cold ride.
red-faced, smirking glory hound?
My lord, in your summons you said...
Not here. Not now.
So...
Sing and fill yourself with ale.
When's the right time?
This tower of stone.
Okay.
There I will weave a tale of friendship and treachery. A tale as old as the world.
Okay, so he wants to talk to me, but we are still not private enough. Speak to Halfdan. Halfdan will only speak in private. He mentioned a variety of feast activities. Okay, so I guess I will partake in the feast first, and then we will talk to him. Okay, let's see what we can do here. For example, what's going on here? Alright, sorry for that abrupt interruption, but the game just crashed. Not for the first time, it did that like a few times before, and I'm not exactly sure what's causing it, so I hope it's not going to happen again. But yeah, I guess I'm supposed to take part in some of these feast activities, like these people seem to be dancing, so maybe we can join them. Let's do it. Alright, show us what you got, Ava. Show us some dancing. Look at that. That's actually not that bad. I mean, it's definitely not worse than anyone else around here. I like that. So, how long do you want me to dance here? Maybe that's actually enough. Alright. So, what else can we do here? I mean, I suppose this quest marker is half done. So let me see what other interactions we have here. Oh, I mean, this looks more like something that's in Ava's wheelhouse.
Care to test the speed of your fists?
I can totally do that.
Fair warning, Cheryl. My fists have hammered nails and strangled sharks. Still care to brawl?
Swift and strong you may be. It's the one most righteous who wins the fight.
Most righteous? Well, maybe by defeating you I can prove how righteous I am, huh? This is basically trial by battle. Also, I really like this new move she has here. I'm not entirely sure what skill that is, but I'm pretty sure she didn't do this before, so it must be something that I recently learned. I have to properly evade, and then I can sometimes perform this like special roll. There we go. Of course, she's kind of using her hidden blade in this fist fight, which doesn't seem entirely fair.
But here your legend ends, bound to no name.
Alright, I guess I'm the most righteous. There we go. The gods have spoken. Anyway, it looks like I'm still not done with my feast activities, so let's see what else we can find around here. I mean, I might be able to fight again. No, these don't talk to me. Alright, so I will keep looking. See what else we can do around here.
Warrior! You can swing an axe. But can you lift a horn?
Well, I guess the drinking game is also a feast activity, so sure, let's give this a try.
As Thor has swallowed the oceans, I can lift many horns and drain them too.
A bold claim! I'll drink to that.
Big words, Ava, especially considering the fact that I'm just not that good at this game. Anyway, let's see if we can still defeat this guy. I already made a mistake in like the easy part, so that doesn't bode well. So far she isn't even drunk enough to stumble. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this doesn't look good. But I probably don't have to win this. This is really just about doing something. At least I hope so. Although this one seems to be a lot longer than usual. Or am I just imagining this? Oh dear. This was actually rather terrible, even for my standards. I've been doing better on this game before. Oh, and I guess Orlok is also part of the activities. I mean, it's been a while.
Try a look at throwing bones.
That I played some Orlok on camera, so sure, let's do this.
My luck over spills like the ocean's tide. Only fate will keep me from winning.
Then come and see. What fate do these dice hold for you?
This is a game I'm definitely better at compared to the drinking game. Yeah, I'm going to use my usual god favors here. And I guess I'm going to start. So, I mean, usually I just pick all the dice that give me tokens. Because the tokens are arguably a little bit OP in this game. So, it's usually what I try to focus on. Well, that doesn't give me any tokens at all.
This will do.
Alright. This isn't great, but it's also not terrible. I can get a few hits in here. Okay, I think overall not a terrible first round. Again, I'm going to pick the ones that give me tokens. Ooh, I like this. Okay, now I need to count. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But he's going to steal one of them. It still should be enough for 8 damage. And there we go. Roll dice again. Well, this is rather underwhelming. But his throw isn't much better. It's a little bit better. And that's the final one. Yeah, I don't think I will have enough for any god favor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, I think I'm going to skip this one. He hasn't used any god favor so far.
Interesting.
So I'm a little bit worried that he's going to save for some big strike. Alright, again, let's count. This should be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's going to steal one, it's 12. Oh, should I go for the 12? I don't know, sometimes... I notice that sometimes they have, like, god favors that can remove some of your own dice. Or, you know, add another stealing hand or something, so there's always a chance that I still lose more tokens, which means I may just want to go for the 8. Yeah, look, he's going to use a god favor that's giving him, like, new dice, and that could affect the number of my tokens in a worst case scenario. I mean, it looks like I would have enough for...
Almost got enough.
For the 12, but I don't need to risk it. I'm doing well enough. As a matter of fact, in this case, I may as well go for, like, standard attacks, because I only need to do 2 more damage. How hard can that be? You need to throw better. Okay, there we go. Okay. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going for the 2 damage because that's really all I need to do here. And that should be enough to finish him off.
Put off Halfdan for too long. Atop the Tower of Stone, he said.
Freya's plenty. Okay, I got another god favor for this. And apparently now I can finally go and talk to Halfdan. Going to make a lot of quick saves here just in case the game crashes again. I'm a little bit paranoid now. Oh, we may want to talk to him as well.
I shall send a strongly worded note in protest.
Sir, I'm told Halfdan can't read.
I'm sure someone can read it for him, so you should totally write your strongly worded note.
King Rishie.
Ah, Eivor. We have missed your wit on the Jorvik Council.
I attend in spirit.
Would you lend us your wisdom now, if possible? We are at pains to determine how to deal with the Northern Picts.
Meet iron with iron. That's the way.
And this feast is how the Danes prepare their blades.
We fought well and won. Tomorrow we will fight again. But we must always make time for celebration.
I defer to your expertise. Hacking, hewing, and the like. Enjoy the feast, Councillor.
Oh right, I'm like an honorable councillor on the Jorvik Council. I almost forgot about that. Okay, but I still need to go higher, I think. Not sure what that is. I think that's just the fighter that we saw earlier, but doesn't concern me anymore.
Dogs do not yearn to be
Alright, there he is.
I am a wolf. No, a wolf king.
And you're talking to yourself. That's never a good sign. Says the person who's talking to herself while playing video games. Can I talk to you, please? Okay, here we go.
Ah, Eivor. Come, let me show you a wonder.
Alright, show me. I mean, that's a nice view.
All this. We conquered this, he and I. Together!
You've earned great fame, won many battles across England.
But not alone. No. Bjorn Ironside, fearless Uber, Ivar the Boneless, Sigurd Snake and I. Great warriors all. My brothers.
Well,
gold is good
that.
and battle better, but glory never dies. Forever it lives in the Hall of Heroes, high on valor's steed.
Together we have conquered. Together with my friends, my clan. Faravid above all others. One sword is not an army, Eivor. Even a hero needs loyal friends. I have never lost sight of that. Never.
Fair enough. So, is the story going anywhere?
Have you room for one more among those you call friend?
What does friendship mean to you, Eivor?
Oh dear, bringing out the tough questions already. Friendship is sacred. It is but a word. You talk in circles. I guess friendship is, well, maybe not sacred, but very important.
Friendship goes beyond words. It is a solemn bond, a chain unbroken.
Spoken like the Fowler, it is indeed a kind of magic.
You wriggle like an eel in a basket, Halfdan. What has caught you?
Friendship can also spoil, like rotten meat. After all these years, he dares to bite my hand.
Ooh.
Faravid. He seems a good and loyal man.
Okay.
Seems, yes. As a bright sky in winter seems warm. But rumors fly of little men plotting treason in the dark.
Have you proof of his treachery?
Not yet. That is where you enter my saga. Prove this for me. Discover if Faravid has been disloyal. Then we shall talk of old.
Oh dear. Another traitor.
Start me somewhere. Give me something to go on.
You see this? From a sea unicorn. I filter my mead and wine with it.
I've heard of such beasts. They swim below the ice, beyond the world's edge.
And their horns protect against poison.
Okay.
You believe Faravid wants to poison you?
I fear he has tried. Countless times. And failed them all. You don't believe me, but I know the man. His gifts of wine, his easy smile, his envy, his plots.
I don't know. None of that is really conclusive.
Learn the truth. Dig up... unearth his treason.
Why trust me with such a task?
Jorvik, you stopped the ill deeds of Audun and his swarm of rats. You can do the same here.
Like a good sword, Anna has two edges. I'll help you.
Faravid has left the feast already, heading for his camp upriver. Join his warband, and behind his back, dig.
And if I find nothing, if he's a good and loyal man?
Even better, even better.
Fair enough. I will find what I find. Then return, my friend.
Okay, so we have to flush out another traitor. And it's again Faravid who is, well, one of the suspects.
Don't let Faravid fool you. He is hiding something.
You already seem to have made up your mind a little bit about him, so are you sure you will believe me if I find out that he isn't guilty? I mean, apparently the king, or Halfdan, is ill, which could indicate some kind of poisoning maybe. Then again, I kinda doubt that this sea unicorn horn is actually able to filter out the poison. So if someone wanted to poison him, then he probably would be dead. But yeah, I guess I will have to find out what's going on here. Let me have a look at the quest. Halfdan has tasked Eivor with finding evidence of Faravid's alleged treachery. And I have to talk to Faravid about that. Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay, it's going to take me a while to get there. Maybe I will spend some more time looking around this place. Maybe there's more people I can talk to. Since I could talk to, like, that woman, the healer, or whatever her specific profession is, and the king of Jorvik. So I'm going to look around a little bit and see if I can find anything of interest. Alright, I have been looking around for a while, but I can't seem to find anyone else to talk to, at least no one who seems to be related to the main task. So I think I'm going to end the episode here, since it's going to take me a while to get to our next location, and I guess I will do that off camera and we will continue right here, and I suppose we will try to find another traitor. I mean, just because there's a traitor doesn't mean that they're also a member of the Order. I think if he had been a member of the Order, we probably would have found out about it during our investigation in Jorvik. So I guess he's probably not an Order member, but I guess he could still be a traitor of some other kind. Or maybe he's not. At the moment, I don't really see any conclusive evidence for that, but I mean, that's what we're supposed to find, right? So yeah, let's call it a day, and we will continue in the next episode. So as always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.